Julian Bolaños right now.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Julian Bolaños, and in this meeting, I'm gonna talk about factors influencing climate change. Okay, before we start, I necessary that you understand what is the aspects. Yes, the first one is difference between climate and atmospheric state. The second one is natural factors that change the climate. The third one, human factors that change the climate. Also, I want to talk about consequence and what can we do and the conclusion. Okay, let's start explaining about the difference between climate and atmospheric state. So that is necessary that you understand the atmospheric state. It refers to the specific conditions of the atmosphere at a particular time and place. While climate is the long-term average of these conditions over a longer period. So that is necessary that you understand that the atmospheric state is the same to weather. Yes, weather is the same as atmospheric state because it describes the state of the atmosphere at a specific location and time. Say that I wanted I want I wanted to say that I wanted to know that the difference between climate and atmospheric state is about the time because atmospheric state is when a short time, and in the case climate is a long time. And also that is necessary. The climate change is affecting our countries. Yes, all countries around the world, with no exception. Yes, because every day in the world um, show different factors. Yes, these factors can be natural and human. In the case of natural factors, mm, we have solar activity, volcanic eruptions, ocean currents. The temperature is the is a fact that is especially a fact because the temperature of the oceans has rising a lot, and the ice and snow around the world are melting. Yes, this this action cause endanger the endangering their survival. Yes, more specific animals. Yes, animals endanger their lives, their survival. Okay. Okay, in this case, human factors, we are we are every day realize different actions that affect the world, yes, and the planet, and the earth, pardon. For example, burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, agriculture, and livestock. The people in every day realize different cases that affects the world. And for this reason, that is necessary that every day in, understand that these actions have consequence. For example, heat waves, hurricanes and storms, melting or glaciers and sea level rise. Yes, and for this, for say that is necessary that we must try to reduce its effects as much as possible. So every day that is necessary that the people using renewable energy, planting trees, save energy and water. And also the people is necessary that reduce the use of non-renewable energies like oil and coal. Also, it's necessary that practice responsible consumption, yes, and recycling are all things we can do to help the situation. Every day, the in your daily life, sorry, in your daily life is you can save energy at home. For example, turn off lights and electronics when you don't need them. Also practice the three R's. What are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Yes, and use sustainable transportation like walk, use the bike and public. So that is necessary that every people, everyone implement different actions that better the climate. Yes, in climate change is a complex problem that with natural and especially human causes. Urgent action to reduce emissions and mitigate the impacts of climate change is crucial. So I invite you that that save the world, that every day implement different actions that better your life, and that is necessary in save the animals, plants, yes, because they they live in this earth. And thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Julian. So I think that okay, so questions. So Alicia Maria Campos, your question for your partner Julian Bolaños.
Okay, Julian. How will you implement strategies that the topic of climate change in schools?
Okay, in my opinion, I consider that it's necessary implement different strategies like uh, teach teach the consequence that prove that cause the I don't think, sorry. O sea, that is necessary that in the school teach different actions that the students can implement in your life. For example, mm, teach, pick out the papers, and clean the classroom. Yes, and for example, use the three R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle, and any more.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Julian. And Andres Felipe Lara.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a question to my classmate is if I want to support to this cause, maybe I don't know, I want to plant 4 trees. Do I have to ask a permit to do so to spend in or the area or not?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
You wanted to write the answer in the chat or say
Oh,
again?
no, say the question again, please.
Okay, if I want to support to this cause, I want to plant, I don't know, 3 or 5 trees. Do the task is for permits, so depending to the area or not?
In my opinion, no, because because I consider that you plant the plants in some places. So these actions is good for the earth.
Okay, thank you. So Leonardo Rojas Ortiz.
Julian, good afternoon, my friend. Mm, do you think that with the climate change, the human, or is the end of the human in the States, maybe the end of the world?
Sorry, again, please.
Okay. Do you think that with this climate change is the end of the world or the end of the human?
Yes, every day the people can 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 do different actions that better the climate change. For example, reduce use the different transports that ecologists. Yes, for example, walk, use the bike and public transport. Yes, use sustainable transportation that better the situation.
Okay, thank you, Leonardo
Thank you,
Julian.
Julian.
And Carolai Pinto.
My question is, what are the most significant human and natural factors contributing to the acceleration of climate change today?
Sorry, again the question, please.
What are the most significant human and natural factors contributing to the acceleration of climate change today?
Okay, the acceleration of climate change is driven by both human and natural factors, but human activities are the primary contributions in recent decades here anymore.
Okay, thank you, Julian. And well, I think that's all, right? So your feedback. So I think that we could start with the presentation. Was as with your last partner, your presentation was cool, great structure and changing. You made an effort to organize your ideas pretty good. Using visual aids to complement the ideas. Well, to support the presentation and be more enjoyable for all. And well, the presentation didn't present a heavy test, which is good. As I said before, this often makes people lose the interest in the presentation. So good for this point. And about pronunciation, was pretty good, pretty good to understand. Most of the words were pronounced correctly, and your intonation happened to convey your message confidently. But I have noticed some mistakes here about what word strategies. I think that you said strategies. You said uh, atmospheric. It's atmospheric affect. I know you said affect. It's affect. Heat wave. I think that you say head wave. But remember that heat is like the punch. Heat is heat. And renewable. I think that was renewable. Renewable. It's something like that. And well, About your fluency, I can say that, well, you spoke fluently and naturally through the presentation. The transition between ideas was pretty good. The connecting between ideas was pretty good. You didn't overuse filler words or pauses. Well, I just noticed some pauses, but that was not very common, so it is okay. And well, your fluency and the use of pauses in times made your speech enjoyable to listen to as your partners, and you demonstrated a solid command of language. So that's all about the fluency. And about the grammar, I can say that your grammar got quite correct. Your use of various sentences, structures, and verb tense was appropriate, and I also noted that the use of different logical connectives in English was pretty good. And I think that that's all. Pretty good. And well, I think that that's all for your feedback. So I don't know if you want to say something, or we could stop the recording right now. Well, another thing that is the use of Spanish. I write this. Remember that this is a webinar, so we must not talk in Spanish. So when we made a mistake, it's logical to recur to our mother language, but we must not use that here because this is a webinar. So that's all. And well, I think that I'll stop the recording right now. So thank you, Julian, and see you next time.
Thank you, teacher.